Guys, Marlon Hamilton here again with another video for this Easter holiday, 2018. Now guys, this one is for children. This one is to help them to understand how to overcome the stresses and just to sort of build that resilience that a lot of our young people are struggling to achieve. Resilience, okay? So guys, I'm going to say no need to spend 7 hours straight studying. There's no need for that. You'll have lots of time for yourself in the July and August months. I consistently say that to my students, that look, just make the sacrifice now and you'll have so much time to relax and chill, waiting for that big day in August when results publish. I think either the 23rd or the 21st, one of those times. Now, what you need to do, guys, just create a study revision timetable. If you don't have one already, give your mom, dad, your Xbox, your PSP, your mobile, any distractions at all that's going to stop you from revising. Get help from from your parents, from friends who are doing, who you consider to be doing well. Because sometimes all we need is just someone to help us to organize, okay? Organize yourself. Now, if you did not get the time to study before now, don't give up, guys. If you didn't get the time to revise before today, don't give up. I remember when I was in year 11, and I was knocking about, wasting time, living in the inner city, not understanding the importance of qualification and not really seeing the importance of it. And my dad said to me, results will tell. That didn't mean anything to me. It was the next door neighbor who said to me that, look, Marlon, you're gonna fail and you're gonna be on the streets. Do you want to be on the streets with nothing, Marlon? And I said, no, I want to achieve. I want to get a good job. She said, Marlon, if you want to achieve and you want to get a good job, then you're not going the right way about it. And she said, Marlon, you need to take your schoolwork seriously. Marlon, let me tell you what's going to happen. There are two options here for you. You're going to be on the street with no qualification. You want money because you love nice things. You want to get stuff. But living in the inner city and not having qualification is going to be twice as hard. And your only way out of this is to get the qualification. Now, look at most of the guys who are in the city, they've been shot and all these sort of things, stabbed. So do you want that for your future? So definitely not. And then also this other guy was my mentor, who helped me to organize, encourage me, motivates me, and tell me, Marlon, you can do it. And that's what really helped. So sometimes, guys, back then I thought I knew everything, and no matter what my parents said to me, I knew more than them, because I felt this, I'm going through that puberty, that stage where I feel like I'm a man now, dare you tell me what to do. And I know for a lot of young people, that's what you're feeling, that's what you're going through. But if ever you need your parents, no. If ever you need your friends, no. Because sometimes when we're feeling down and out, all we need to do is to find someone to talk to, someone to share that feeling that we have within. Now, as I said, if you did not get the time to study before now, don't give up. I actually started Easter. If you pass my house when I was growing up in Jamaica, and you pass my house, you'll see my lights on. I was revising, not non-stop. I had breaks in between because I went outside during the daytime and I was playing football with my friends. I was even playing football with my friends, and I remember I had Newton's first law of motion on a piece of paper while I was there playing football with my friends. But then, that was the physical exercise. I had friends who we took all sort of Duppy's story and Nancy's story, and that was my breakaway. And then I get back in the house and I hit it again. So I had several breaks in between while I was doing this. Now, guys, we still have time. We have to do it now. It's not too late. I keep on telling you, it's not too late. but we've got to make the start now. Like now. And I'm not saying these things to make you feel panic or anything. What I'm saying is now, let's use this time wisely. Let's give this our best shot. So therefore, no matter what the outcome become in August when we get the results, we know we'd give it our best shot. And guess what, guys? It's not the end of the world if we don't get those results, because we can always go again. And that's what I also want you to remember. We can always go again. But for now, give it your best shot. Right, guys, now our well-being is really important. Now, your mental health, your well-being is very important. Now, talk to your parents or someone who can support you if you feel overwhelmed with the exam revision. Just make sure that you're getting enough sleep. Make sure that you're eating well. Make sure you exercise. You know, and sometimes people say, I can't go for a walk with my parents. You can ask your parents to go for a walk. Sometimes just avoid, and one of the biggest things, just avoid comparing your progress with others. Yeah? Don't try and compare yourself, because I've seen kids who are in set 3 and you've got set 1. You're different. We're all different. We're all unique. We're all special in our own way. Yeah? So if you're struggling to sleep, I had one of my students who said to me the other day, I'm really struggling to sleep. I don't know how to sleep. And I'm like, you know what? Let's try this rule. And this is Mel Robson, 5-second rule. I said, let's put some calming music on, put your head on the pillow, and just say, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep now. And then say, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just deep breath in, slowly. In, and then let go, release, and just let go. And just do it. And count backwards. And then that slowly. And just do it consistently. And just in your head, just say, you're going to sleep. And it will work. If it doesn't work, I've got other strategies. Just tell me, and I'll get some, video out there for sleeping. Because I used to struggle sleeping as well. Now, always remember, we're all different. So one strategy does not suit everyone. Once you've done your best, guys, you should be proud of yourself. Take regular breaks doing things that you enjoy. Spend time with family and friends. We should never face challenges on our own. Never ever face challenges on your own. Because remember, there's also a helpline that you can call if you want to talk to someone. But guys, as I said, this is about you now. It's about your future. It's about you trying to get all the support and help you can get while you come, because you've been going to school now for 11 years, And as I said, guys, I thought I knew everything. I thought my parents, oh my God, they were so miserable. Everything that they said, I just wanted to do the opposite, because I thought I knew everything. But guys, that's the thing, it's going through that puberty and that adult set, it's like you're in that balance. And you're saying, oh, I can start making my own decisions. But guess what? This is the time when you need your parents to support. Okay? And I'm going to say, go for it. Right, guys, now what to do when we are studying, okay? It's really important that we practice with multiple past paper questions for each exam. It's really important that, we time ourselves as well. So therefore, we can know if we're able to complete the exam within a particular time. There are lots of mark schemes for the different exam boards. There are lots of past papers online. And that's what we need. We need to be doing the real GCSE past papers. And I know we've got new exams and so on. But there are lots of resources, the specimen papers that we could get as well. And just go on to Google and search for these things and you'll find them. Okay? Do not revise for more than 45 minutes per revision session. Try to take regular breaks. Try again. Can you remember the material? Because sometimes we're taking that break. We'll go off and we talk to family members, or go off and watch a program, or we're doing some exercise. We'll probably jog on the spot, go for a walk with our parents. But then when we come back, do we remember? Do we still remember? We could have a revision study card with the answer on one side and the question on one side, and then we could check to see. Look at the question. Don't look at the answer at all, and write it down to see if you could, recall the information and put down good quality answers. Okay? Always, so just as I said, always check if you have stored information by way of completing a past exam questions, etc. Guys, use YouTube for specific problem topics. Use Google search to find model answers. Because sometimes, or ask your teachers to, write some model answers down now. Well, they're not available now since we're on holiday. But you can go onto YouTube and Google, search, Yahoo and so on, and find model answers. All you've got to do is type the topic name in from your past paper. It will give you model answers. That's a really, guys, you've got a lot of resources. Yeah, you've got a lot of resources. And finally, right, some good websites, and I'm sort of looking at mainly science, maths and English. So here are some websites on maths. The on maths, really, it's really good in terms of giving you a test. I don't really agree with the grade bunch, but at least you get a test to practice. The videos walk through and the real exam November, and so on. You've got all of those things. Maths Genius with videos to help. Maths Up, with lots of videos, lots of resources. Mr. Barton, lots of questions, workout. GCSEscience.com, all the different topics. Science and Maths by Primrose Kitten Shea. Basically, it's got lots of YouTube videos. BBC Bite Sites, who can forget that one? Really good resources. Doc Brown Info, lots of resources there. You've got English Student Study Wise, so there are lots of resources out there that you can work on. Now guys, you just get stuck in, as I said. Don't give up, always believe in yourself, and remember, we are all different. Some of us will get it the first time, some of us it will take us 2 years. Yeah, it took me after I left year 11, I left did some resits, did my A-levels, and then went and worked for a while before moving into university. So what I'm saying, guys, nothing will come before the time, but guess what? If you just give this some time, focus on your dreams, focus on goals, and never give up, and always believe in yourself, you can do this. God bless and good luck.